Today is day 28 since my election. And I think that it's really important that we appreciate that 812,000 Arizonans do not have representation in Congress.
We are in maybe the most dangerous spot in the history of our republic that we ever have. Maybe even including the Civil War. Mike Johnson right now, in an effort to protect Donald Trump from the clear, credible allegations that he has raped children alongside his best friend of 15 years, Jeffrey Epstein, and the woman he is now considering a pardon, the associate, the co-conspirator of their little sick plot against the most innocent among us. And Speaker Johnson, Mike Johnson, the righteous, mighty man of God, the follower of Jesus the Christ, the pious man, self-described piety here. He is not swearing in a woman who just won a special election in Arizona, who will be Representative Grijalva. She is not yet that because she has not been sworn in. And Mike Johnson, this liar, this disgusting individual, is claiming, or he's charging her, he's telling her that she's lazy. That all she needs to do is just get to work. She owes it to her constituency. He won't swear her in and has the gall, the temerity, the stones, if you will, to tell her she needs to get to work. It is a remarkable turn of events, all in service to protecting Donald Trump from what will be a scorched earth level of information that we end up receiving when she will be the final vote to force the Department of Justice to release the Epstein files. Something that Donald Trump desperately does not want, something Mike Johnson desperately does not want, because although they claim to be the party of protecting children and protecting women and family values and all of these lies, they're here to protect Donald Trump against the allegations, against the evidence of his crimes. Watch Mike Johnson tell the soon-to-be Representative Grijalva that she needs to get to work, even though he refuses to swear her in.
There's nothing to see here. And I told Rep. Grijalva, in the press conference, I explained, and I told Hakeem, she needs to get to work. She needs to stop doing TikTok videos and serve her constituents. The only thing that she hasn't done is taken the oath and will administer it as soon as possible. But in the meantime, she should be taking her constituent calls. She should have her 16 employees that she's already hired in here working, like all my staff's working, to handle the crisis that has been created by the Democrats. Her constituents have serious challenges and problems right now. She can be directing them to the right offices. And if it's something outside of her scope, she can send it to her two senators, because they apparently have a lot of idle time right now because they're doing TikTok videos themselves out in front of my office for publicity stunts. So the whole thing is ridiculous.
I don't know. How would you go about your job, go about your day, acting that incredulous, lying with that straight-faced, with an earnest tone that you need to get to work, that your constituents, they have serious challenges right now. Stop doing TikTok videos. Go out and help your constituency. Go do work for your district. He refuses to swear her in. She talked about this just the other day, and really it does shine a light on not just the hypocrisy, but the dysfunction of exactly what is at stake here and what the Republican Party stands for. They are not here to govern. They are not here to be partners in governance. They are not here to better the lives of Americans. They're certainly not here to be good stewards of the taxpayer dollars. They're not here to provide through policy a better healthcare infrastructure in the country. They are here to cover for Donald Trump. They are here to ensure that Donald Trump stays out of as much trouble as he can from his past, not just indiscretions, but crimes against children, allegedly. Watch soon-to-be Representative Grijalva talking about this very issue.
Jeffries and Ranking Member Raskin for the opportunity to speak here, and for, I think this is the 5th time that a member of Congress has tried to get some recognition in order to have me sworn in. Today is day 28 since my election. And I think that it's really important that we appreciate that 812,000 Arizonans do not have representation in Congress. My dad passed away a little over 7 months ago in March. And since that time, the offices were able to provide constituent services. It was the People's Office of Arizona CD7. On September 23rd, those services ended. And so I do not have access to provide services in district. And I think that I also don't have a budget. So this coming back and forth, is on my miles that I had stored up because I don't have a budget. I'm not able to open a lease in district. And I think that, the efforts that have been provided to me, and I'm appreciative of the administration's effort, the departments in the administration, they're trying to provide piecemeal solutions to some of the problems that we have. But respectfully, there's so much that cannot be done until I am sworn in. And so every moment that passes that I'm not able to provide constituent services or be a voice for Arizona, I can't bring the issues forward that they sent me here to do. And so while, we're getting a lot of attention for not being sworn in, I'd rather get the attention for doing my job. And I can't do that right now without being sworn in. And it's just notable to continue to mention, there were 2 Republican members that were sworn in less than 24 hours from the date of their special election, April 1st. They were sworn in less than 24 hours, April 2nd, on a pro forma session. It's not unheard of for this speaker to do that. And so I continue to ask for us to have the same opportunity, and for the 812,000 people in Arizona that do not have a voice right now to have the opportunity to have me here representing them.
So what does Mike Johnson expect her to do? How does he expect her to get to work if he won't do his duty, his constitutionally mandated duty as Speaker of the House, to swear her in, to make her officially a member of the United States House of Representatives? It's obviously rhetorical. He doesn't want that. This is a way to subvert a free and fair election. This is a way to interfere in an election. For all of the Republican Party's talk about voter ID and secure elections and mail-in voting, and we need to have them fair and secure, and we need to have reliability in our elections, when someone does get elected from a district and then he refuses to swear them in, it is subverting democracy itself. It is interfering in an already taken place, settled election. And again, it's to cover for Donald Trump. It's to cover for pedophiles. Is to work in service to the most vile criminals like Donald Trump. Anyway, what do you think? I'd love to hear from you if you are from Arizona, especially if you are in her district. This is among some of the most dangerous shit that we've seen in many, many generations, and they have their man in Mike Johnson. He is rudderless. He is absolutely principle-free while claiming to be some pious Christian man. He's about as pious as Donald Trump, and I think we all know what that means. You can sound off below. I'd love to see your comments in the comments section. Share this video. Make sure you're subscribed on YouTube. We're trying to get to 1.5 million by the end of the year. And we're growing the Facebook page, Dollemore Daily, on a daily basis. You can go over there too. If you want to sound off telephonically, as it were, you can call the voicemail line, 714-576-4054. And of course, as always, you can email me, daily@dollemore.com. I love and appreciate you very much. I will see you next time. Until then, be genuine and take care of one another.